I have not done a vlog in a few days. You might not see the big time span between vlogs, but it has been a few days since I have vlogged. Today, Nathan is out of town working. By the time you see this, he will be back in town, but for the moment, he is out of town working. And I have both children all week by myself while I am working a full-time job. And of course, Kara has a lot of extracurricular things she's doing this week because they just happen to fall the week that her daddy is gone. Isn't that lovely? So basically, it is Tuesday. Nathan left Sunday night. He is in a whole nother state, far away from the chaos. I went ahead and sat down because I figured that this would be easier and I wouldn't have to balance the camera and it wouldn't be all over the place. So Nathan left Sunday night to out of state for work, and I'm home all week by myself with the offspring. So today was a complete disaster, and I was on the way home tonight and I was like, you know what, I need to sit down and like tell you guys what happened today, because half of me thinks it's funny and the other half of me wants to kill myself. Okay, so it is only Tuesday. Like I said, yesterday was pretty basic. Well, no it wasn't. I totally just lied to you guys. Let me start at the very beginning. Yesterday, I took Kara to school. I took Ainsley to the sitters and I went to work. Guinea, quit running around in your cage. Bad guinea pig. Crazy. So I took Kara to school and I took Ainsley to the sitter, and then I go to work. And I'm at work and everything's great, everything's fine. And at 2 o'clock I get Nanny. Our nanny is supposed to be picking Kara up from school and taking her back to her house. And I'm supposed to be picking her up from her house when I get off at 5. Well, that did not happen. I get a call at 2 o'clock from Nanny's phone, but it wasn't Nanny. It was somebody else telling me that Nanny had been in a car accident, and basically I needed to get there. And I was like, okay. In my initial reaction, because I did not look at the time at first, I thought that she had Kara already and was in the accident. So my first initial reaction was, holy crap, my baby was in an accident. So I get to the car, I finally look at the time and I'm going, thank God, you know, it's not even time for Kara to get out of school yet. So Nanny was obviously on the way to the school to get Kara whenever she was in the accident. The accident was not good. It wasn't like a little fender bender, but it definitely was not as bad as it could have been. And I'll insert a picture here. So that happened. I was there from about 2:15 to right at almost 4 o'clock. So on the side of the road, and it was like 92 degrees. It's hot as hell. So after that, I went back to work. I left work at 5, and we got some flowers and candy and stuff and took it over to Nanny's house. So of course the kids were late going to bed, and you guys, my kid does not do well going to bed late at all. You won't see the effects of going to bed late that night, but you will see the effects of her going to bed late the following morning and the following day that evening, because she turns into Satan. So today's Tuesday. We're good so far. Kara had spirit night at her school today. So I worked from 8 to 5. I had to get off. I had to go get Ainsley from the sitter, go get Kara from her grandma, go to the restaurant for spirit night to eat, pick up my groceries, and then come home and put all the groceries up. And again, Kara went to bed 30 minutes late, which I am over. Like, she has to get a certain amount of sleep or she's going to be a holy terror. And I already know in the morning she's going to be exhausted because she went to bed at 7:30 and she has to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like I know 6:15. Like I know it's just not going to be pretty. I already know. So on the way back from getting the groceries, Kara wanted ice cream at Dairy Queen and I told her no, and she was crying. She made the baby start crying. So both of my children are crying at the same time. And I'm looking in the rearview mirror at Kara and I'm like just looking at her going, like thinking, is this real? Like one of them is crying because she's not getting ice cream and the other one's crying because her sister's crying. How did I get here? And let me just go ahead and let you guys know, I love my kids. I adore my kids. I would be with my kids 24/7 with the occasional getaway. But today, this week so far has just been just one thing after another. And you know, Nathan left. He takes this trip every single year for work out of state, and so he does it every year. And I was dreading last year when he took this trip because Ansley was only like 8 weeks old when he left. So I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna have a 4-year-old and an 8-week-old. That was easier than this week, and she's 1. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I feel like the possibilities are endless. Like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? So basically that was the little point in this little night vlog here, is this week has been interesting. This week has been challenging for me. When we were almost home tonight, the song God Who Sings It, Kenny Chesney, maybe? It's a country song. But, oh, There Goes My Life by Kenny Chesney. And basically saying, you know, she got pregnant and, you know, he thought his life was over. And then she got older and she became his life, like talking about his daughter. And I was like, it's going to be okay. Like, I even started to tear up because I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm exhausted. I'm working. I'm coming home. I'm having, which, not that Nathan doesn't help me anyways. Like, he does what I ask of him and he does help. But when he's here, it's like I can breathe a little bit and I can, you know, rely on somebody to help me. Like I can go, Nathan, will you do this for me? Or Nathan, can you do this for me? So when he's not here, it's like I literally have to wake up in the morning and have a plan in my head and put it in action. Like I have to know, okay, I'm getting off at 5, I'm picking up the baby, I'm picking up Kara, I'm picking up groceries, we're running by Spirit Night, we're coming home, we're eating dinner, we're, you know, they're putting them to bed, I'm making lunches, I'm signing agendas. It's just, and in between all that, we have to do sight words and read books, and because we read at night. And it's like some days I'm like, man, I'm doing a freaking awesome job, you know, like. And then some days like today, like I put my kid to bed and I'm literally thinking like, this was not a good situation. Like she was supposed to lay in our bed, but I said, Kara, if you get out of mommy's bed, and I'm not meaning to, I told her, I said, if you get out of mommy's bed, you're going to have to get in your bed. And so, and I made that a rule. And so when she got out of my bed for some reason that's not good enough to get out of my bed, I had to stick with what I said. I had to put her in her bed because if I didn't, then she wouldn't take me seriously the next time. So I knew that I had to put her in her bed, which broke her heart because this week, I do feel like this week is a little different for her because Nathan is gone. So, oh man. So I made her get in her bed. And she cried and she was just not happy, and it broke my heart too. You know, I love sleeping with her. I love when she sleeps in my bed. But I couldn't do that because I had already told her, if you do this, this is the consequence. And I couldn't go back on what I said. So I had to do what I told her I was going to do, because I have to teach her that you have to follow rules. And I think that's the worst part about parenting is the discipline, you know? I don't like getting on to her. I don't like, you know, popping her or spanking her or, you know, taking stuff away from her or getting on to her. I don't like it. I like, you know, laughing with her and having fun with her, and but it's not all wonderful and fun and great. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it freaking sucks. And not a lot of people will say that because they think that people are going to look at them wrong, like, oh, parenting sucks. There's people who would love to be a parent. I get that. I totally get that. But at the same time, you have days where you're just like, man, this is hard. This is hard work. I don't even have it as hard as some. Some people have 3, 4, 5 kids. I don't know how you do it. You are my hero. But it's still hard. It's hard no matter what. Whether you have 1 kid or 8 kids, it's freaking hard. And so that's pretty much it. I don't even know the point I was trying to make or why this video is even happening. But anyways, the original point for me starting this YouTube channel was makeup and beauty and stuff like that. But my passion for these videos have kind of switched. I still love makeup. I still love beauty. I still love, you know, hauls and clothes and stuff like that. But my passion for this channel has switched to almost a lifestyle type channel. I want to be real, not necessarily for views or for subscribers. I want to make videos that I can look back on later, and I want to make videos that my kids can look at later, and I want to make videos that help people. I am in no way in any area have my junk together and know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's just something that I feel like that I can do. I don't know exactly where this channel is going to go. I just know the direction I want to go in, if that makes sense. Like, I still want to incorporate makeup videos. I still want to incorporate hauls, just the kids' clothes hauls. I love kids' clothes hauls. But these vlogs are almost therapeutic for me. Like, it gives me something, like, because Nathan does work long hours, and it gives me somebody to talk to. Like, you guys are my somebody to talk to. So, especially after a day like today, like, it's nice to just sit and talk, and like, I already feel better just because I'm letting you guys know what's going on. So yeah, that's pretty much the point of this video. I am about to get off of here and eat something. It's kind of late. I have to get up really early. I'm gonna eat something real fast, and I'm gonna sit down and relax for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can subscribe if you want to, if you want to, you know, keep up with all the other days that I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind. You can do that. See you in my next one. Bye.